My name is Phil Flock, founder of Infance Cinema and creator of COVID-21. The concept for COVID-21 came out from my frustration about the entire quarantine situation. Everybody is freaking out and buying toilet paper for no reason, and me as an artist, I do have to vent too, and the way I do it is, of course, making a film about it. Like from idea to the actual shoot, we had 3 days. So the idea came out of nowhere to actually make something. You know, in our situation, in quarantine, like nobody could really get out of the house, only the people you actually, hang out with. And so we had this idea, and with Alyssa together, we kind of get this script together. She wrote it. She did a great job writing it.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Brayboy. I wrote, co-produced, and starred as Loom in COVID-21. The stunt training process was a workout. I had no idea how much work goes into stunt choreography. Seriously, I give any actor, actress who does their own stunts and all of the stunt workers huge props, because man, I came out of there with bruises, like I had to stretch, and what needs to go into stunt choreography in order to keep each other safe, to make it look real for the camera. It is a lot of work. It was a lot of fun, and it's crazy. We did it all in, I think we only had, it was 2 days. We did all of the stunt training and getting all of it down in 2 days. It was incredible. We had a great space to use thanks to White Heat Yoga. So we had mirrors so that we could look at everything, practice. Phil was great as far as breaking it down for us, because Alejandra and myself had never had, stunt choreography training to this extent for the camera before, and I was just super grateful. I learned a lot, and
it was just the three of us, Phil, Alyssa, and myself. Phil was our stunt choreographer, and he walked us through all the safety precautions that we needed to take. He walked us through all the choreography, and so it was just like a very fun experience for me, something completely new and kind of challenging physically, but fun overall. My name is Alejandra Pulido, and I played the character of Eclat on COVID-21.
The most challenging thing about this project was definitely juggling all the different hats. Like I said earlier, I was the writer, I co-produced the stunt choreography, and then layering on the acting as well, and making sure that we were being safe with the choreography, that we got our lines out, I get to my mark in time, what time is it, because we did all of this in 3 days. From idea to actual conception was 3 days. So juggling, okay, my actors and my crew have to eat, I gotta move around the furniture, making sure the continuity was there, because we also had blood work going on. So for me, the most challenging thing was being able to perform and hold myself to a certain standard while juggling all of those positions.
After the shoot, it took me around 3 weeks to edit this entire film. Because the actresses have no fighting experience, you have to edit differently as opposed to having a real stunt performers doing the action. You have to cut way more frequently, and to make it look good. And after the edit was done, I also had to do the visual effects, which was fun, like making the fridge explode and all the muzzle flashes and all the dirt coming from the walls and the ceiling. It was fun to make, took a long time, but yeah, I think it came out great.
There were moments where I almost forgot to prepare as an actor, because I was doing so much as the writer, as the co-producer, and I think the most preparation came in when I put together her outfit.
So the way that I prepared for this role was I took her very seriously. I decided to put myself in a post-apocalyptic state of mind, where there's this item that I need to survive, and this item that I absolutely want, and I'm not willing to share it with anybody. So I took the role very, very seriously.
Like having to go through and figure out, in this post-apocalyptic day and age, what am I going to be wearing to be able to protect myself, to, you know, have storage for my weapons, and but also protect myself from outside elements, but also have room to breathe. And so as I'm layering these clothes on and getting into that world, that's where a lot of the preparation came for me, and I started to relate a little bit more and really feel like that survival mode kick in, and realizing, oh, like yes, this is a comedic piece, but this is very serious.
With this whole pandemic, I respectfully really disagreed with the way that people were going about their shopping with their toilet paper. So I didn't relate to her. However, I did find some elements that I could dig a little deeper within myself and relate more to her. For example, how impulsive and explosive she is. Those are things that I can, you know, within myself go back into and pull from those. There was more, and then you broke us. So even though I didn't relate to her, I was able to find some similarities that helped me develop the character.
For the editing, I used Adobe Premiere Pro. For the visual effects, I used After Effects, also Adobe. And for the 3D animation, in the end, I used Blender, which is a freeware software. Anybody can use it. So to do those effects, all I did was I downloaded the software for free. I downloaded all the assets for free, the tank and the helicopters. I had help from Matt Scotch. He's an entertainment designer. He worked on movies like Bumblebee or The Last Jedi. And he has a lot of 3D experience, and he helped me a lot putting the 3D effects together.
So usually before I even start writing music, I watch the film over and over again, because the film is the main melody of the score. I am scoring to support what is happening in the scenes, what is happening to the characters. So usually I watch the film, then I usually get, you know, a sense of the mood and what kind of instrumentation and what kind of melodies I want to write. Then I usually go onto the piano and start improvising, and I'll get an idea for what I want to write, and then I go into writing. And in the sense of this film, the film just opens right into the action. So it starts with fast action, and I wanted to give that, you know, this feel in the music as well. Then in the end, for the second theme, it's a more open theme. You know, it's a start or a continuation of the journey, and we are not really sure what is about to happen, but it looks like something big is going to happen to her in the continuation of that journey, and I felt like that sense should also be in the music.
We're working on a 3-episode web series right now. We're gonna continue to follow Eklad's story, and we're gonna discover new characters. We're gonna dig deeper in our characters' backgrounds, and we're gonna reveal some of their secrets. And we're gonna show Loom's tribe and how the world is actually looking right now. And yeah, can't wait to show you guys. I want to thank the entire crew for making this possible. Alyssa for writing and producing this film, Alejandra and Alyssa for this amazing performance.
So having this project done, I want to say a big thank you to my teammates, my family. This experience brought us really close together, especially through this pandemic. I think we were all in need of that creating process. And honestly, a special thanks to my boyfriend Nathan, who sprayed our faces with water for sweat. He helped us with the props, he helped us with the lighting, and we joke around and call him our fluff boy.
And Nathan for being our fluff boy. He was helping out with, you know, putting sweat on their foreheads and stuff like that. I want to thank Matt because he helped me out with the visual effects. Without him, it wouldn't have looked the way it looks.
I just want to give a huge thank you to my teammates. I recently started a production company, and we have been doing collaborations with Infance Cinema, with Phil Flock. He's been great, and it's been an interesting journey.
Thank you to my parents and my family who supported me along the way, because without them and without the support of my friends, I would probably not be here.
I feel so grateful to be working with such hardworking actors, such hardworking artists, and being able to create and put content out into the world that actually brings us joy and hopefully a smile on people's face.
Overall, thank you. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for making this possible, because with no audience we have no film. And thank you so much.